The involved officers in the shooting were confronted with deadly force by Wilson when he fired a gun at the officers. In protection of their own lives and safety, and that for the public, officers had no choice but to return fire at Wilson and neutralize the situation. This was a tragic day for all those involved. Clearly, Kenneth Ray Wilson caused the use of lethal force. Taking out a life is never an option that law enforcement wants to pursue. However, there are occasions when there are no other choices. And on this day, law enforcement officers had no choice but to return fire to protect their lives and the community.
The officers were placed in a life-threatening situation and acted reasonably when they returned fire. In order to defend themselves, fellow officers, and innocent bystanders, it was their only alternative. 30-plus rounds were fired by 4 officers. All were fired while Mr. Wilson was standing with the gun in his hand. No shots were fired after he went down. Officers have a duty to defend themselves, fellow officers, and bystanders. And that is exactly what the officers did in this situation. Therefore, the officers were clearly justified in the use of using deadly force.
In this particular case, the 3 officers from the Reading Police Department perceived that their lives and the lives of fellow officers who were attempting to apprehend a dangerous wanted subject who had also used lethal force against the officers were in danger. For that reason, I believe the officers were justified in using lethal force to try and stop the suspect from his actions. Since this incident has occurred, the Reading Police Department and the Shasta County Sheriff's Office have received specific information regarding numerous threats against those involved officers.